Hey guys, we're back and I hope everyone had a great Christmas. So in today's subject or today's topic, I would like to talk about resistance training, and what I'm referring to is weightlifting. So things that we would usually do in the gym like back squats, deadlifts, bench press, EMOMs, AMRAPs, etc. for time workouts. I do believe in the MTB community, it has become a mainstream narrative that going to the gym, enables us to be a better rider, a better athlete, a, fitter athlete, if you would like. However, there are some negatives to resistance training, and I don't feel it's mentioned enough. So I'm going to explain. When it comes to resistance training uses type 2 muscle fibers, and those type 2 muscle fibers need glycogen, i.e. carbohydrates, in order to fuel them. Now, we know for a fine fact that mountain biking is more closely aligned to that of an endurance discipline. So it's quite strange to me that, the mainstream narrative right now would be that resistance training is like the pinnacle thing to do, that this is what's going to make us a fitter, better rider or a fitter, better athlete. Because essentially what we're doing is we are overdeveloping type 2 muscle fibers and not really paying much attention to type 1 muscle fibers, which use fats as a fuel source. And we are now developing type 2 muscle fibers that need carbohydrates. So in our bodies, we have an abundance of fat and we can use this as a fuel source. What we don't have an abundance of is carbohydrates. So if we overdevelop the system that requires loads of carbohydrates, inevitably when you go out and ride your bike, you are going to be running on carbs from the moment you leave the car to the moment you get back in the car. And that's not good for endurance athletes. That's not good for endurance sports or endurance disciplines. So therefore, I think it is time for us to, check the mainstream narrative. And I think, we just have to, once again, really look at it. Mountain biking is an endurance discipline. We want to align ourselves closely with endurance athletes, not weightlifters, powerlifters, or CrossFitters, or high rocks is the new thing. We want to develop ourselves to be super efficient riders that can utilize both energy systems when required.